Magic Tree House Merlin Mission 18 Dogs in the Dead of Night. Jack and Annie get a second mission to save Penny, who turned into a stone statue under a wrong spell by Teddy. The second thing to break the spell is a white-yellow flower. Live its meaning for yourself, if only for an hour. Therefore, Jack and Annie must find a white-yellow flower and live its meaning for themselves for an hour to help break a spell. The book, titled The Swiss Alps, and a small blue bottle are on the floor. The bottle has a label written "One sip with a wish will turn you into anything you want for 1 hour. Use only once." Teddy and Kathleen, with a research book and a blue bottle, they traveled to Swiss Alps in the early 1800s. The magic tree house land between grey boulder on a mountain slope, filled with snow in Swiss Alps. When Jack and Annie start down the slope, a block of icy snow slams into Jack, knocking him away from Annie. When Jack meets Annie again, she is lying on a stretcher, wrapping in a blanket, and he is also saved by the monks from the St. Bernard monastery they are looking for. After they arrive at the monastery, they are served warm soup, warming their insides and feeling better. They get to know that saints named Barry, rescue dogs, have saved over 1,000 people from the White Death, cold blizzards and avalanches, and can find their way to a person buried 6 feet down. Even though Barry has rescued many people, he should be trained by somebody, and Annie takes a role. She trains Barry well, but he makes a problem eating their Alps book, and that makes Annie angry. He goes out and runs away. Jack and Annie decide to use Blue Bottle and change into St. Bernard dogs for an hour. They finally find Barry and play together on the snow. 3 dogs can communicate with one another with dogs' language. The 3 dogs even save a soldier of Napoleon Bonaparte under the snow. However, Jack and Annie aren't dogs anymore. They turn into humans again. They guess the magic hour just ended. After they return to monastery, they get to know that Father Laurent is a botanist studying plants, and he preserves many rare and beautiful flowers in a large book with a pale cloth cover. He shows them flowers preserved completely, flat and dry with all their petals and color. Among the flowers, they find exactly what they're looking for. It is Ranunculus glacialis, the glacial buttercup, one of the highest flowering plants in the Alps. Father Laurent gives it to them as a gift for the wonderful work they did with Barry. He also tells them the meaning of it. It stands for joyful spirit of childhood. They got a white-yellow flower and knew the meaning of it. They returned to Frog Creek safely with a flower through. Magic Tree House. Mission accomplished. What will be their next Merlin mission?